just a little bit
more?
to be...
I think Sue's gonna have trouble holding all that tile from the garage up there.
Where's the elevator?
You need to be careful in regards to the bathrooms.
If I put my red tile in there, it might not be such a great idea for the next homeowner.
Exactly.
All right, fine.
It's going to be in a staggered 1/3 brick lay.
Are you gonna explain that to me? Because when
know.
Alicia said it, I just nodded my head and smiled.
Yeah,
I'm like,
yeah.
oh, that means.
I'm Sue Deyell, and I'm on a mission to remodel homes, people, and myself. I'll try anything and everything, at least once.
Hi, Alicia. I'm Sue.
Hi, Sue. Welcome to New Way Floor Fashions.
Thanks for having me. I'm really excited to be working with you and learning all about design because, let's face it, I know nothing.
Well, let me take you to our series of walls that you can take a look at.
Okay. And what are these all about?
So these are design walls that show Calgary's current trends. And so we have a series of walls. This one is an organic wall. We have a cosmopolitan, high park, lots of different styles.
Right.
When we're taking a look at the product on the walls, we can see with the organic wall that we have your wools, your oiled floors, your cork, your marble. It's all the natural stuff that someone might be interested
So
in.
this is a way for the consumer to come in and find out what style they are, what they like, and therefore what they're probably going to want in their home.
Yes. So once we figure out the style, we move into the area that we are looking at, and
Okay.
today it's tile. So let's go to the tile room.
Lead the way.
So this is our tile room.
wow.
Yes, it can be very overwhelming for most people.
Yeah.
However, with us being here to help you make the decisions, it makes it a little bit easier.
So no matter what I'm coming in to choose, there's always someone who will kind of help me and guide me. And,
Absolutely.
And say, that's a really bad idea.
Everyone has a designer's eye. Whether or not it's the right eye is another question.
So what's the job that we're going to
So what we're taking a look at right now is the customer has come in with this countertop and this cabinet. We are renovating a master ensuite.
Okay.
So they're wanting to make it a little bit more of a modern feel, bringing it into 2013. We have a fiberglass shower that's in there right now, so we're going to be ripping it out and putting what's called a weed eye system into it, and then we're going to be installing tile in it, so it becomes a fully tiled shower.
How do you even know where to begin? Do you look at that and say, okay, it's got some, brown, some gray to it? Do you go to a certain area? Do you just...
In this tile room, people can get very overwhelmed with the amount of different styles, textures. The customer has requested a oversized tile.
Okay.
So less grout lines, a little bit more minimalistic, clean lines.
Is that the hot thing right now, the bigger tiles?
Absolutely. So whatever's going on the floor, most people are wanting it on the walls as well. So now is your test.
So am I going to try and pick what they picked?
Yes.
To go along with this?
Absolutely. So I want you to kind of go through a few of them and
All right, deal.
go
I
from
think
there.
I can handle that.
Okay.
Now, glass I love, and that's
Okay.
beautiful, but I'm pretty sure that's not going to go with that.
Correct. And when you're taking a look at glass, for instance, that one can't be used in all applications. Reason being is it's a solid glass. So definitely what happens with that is you have to worry about cutting it and shattering.
Yeah.
So we cannot put that in anywhere that's got electrical outlets, plumbing, where they
needs to
have
be
to
cut
cut.
around.
Absolutely.
Okay, so we're going to go with a bigger tile. We know
Absolutely.
that.
So the shiny look, the glossy look is coming in. However,
it?
you need to be careful in regards to the bathrooms, water. I think people are concerned about slipping.
Sliding, yeah, for sure.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So that one's gorgeous because it's got a little bit of texture to it.
It looks like it should have a wave to it. But
Absolutely, but it's not.
well, I like that myself. I would pick that dark one, but it's almost maybe too dark for the
Yes, and if
countertop,
the
isn't it?
bathroom is smaller, you don't want to go too dark
So
or it's
does
going to
dark
end up
make a
looking
room?
feel
makes it-
smaller.
right.
Absolutely. So the nice thing about this is we have these panels here, but of course customers need to be able to take samples and look at them. So what I'm going to do is go find that sample for you. So
Okay.
hold on just a second. Okay, so I've pulled out a few samples. Of course, the sizes that we're going to be picking are the 12 by 24, but
Yep.
this is just easy for us to handle.
Yeah. I kind of like this one.
I love that one because it's got that warm gray, so it really pulls out
Yeah.
the colors. So it gives you a little bit of texture without being too busy. If you go too busy with something like this,
Too much.
there's too much and your eye doesn't know what to look at.
Is
So
there something that you should really think about in terms of classic and what will live longer in style?
You want to stay away from, let's just say, a lot of that glass accents. Yes, glass is very popular right now and absolutely stunning, but is it something you're going to love in 5 years?
Yeah.
You never know. A lot of people are going towards that 3x6 subway tile.
Yes.
Very classic, timeless, has a little bit of pattern to it,
So you don't
but
really
not.
want to go too funky, right? Especially, I guess, if you have to think about resale at some point, too.
Absolutely.
You may think you're going to be there forever, but are you going to be in that home forever?
Exactly,
So if
unless
I
you
put
have lots of money.
If I put my red tile in there, it might not be such a great idea for the next homeowner.
Exactly.
All right, fine.
Exactly.
Then I'm
So
gonna go with
this is
one.
definitely a gorgeous tile.
I picked this.
Okay, perfect.
All right, deal. Is that what the homeowner chose? What did
Yes,
they like?
yes, it
Is it
is.
the same?
Yes, it is
really?
the same.
Perfect.
Yeah,
Well,
absolutely.
Good, we're on the same page. I can hang out at their house then.
Yeah.
I think that works really nicely. After talking with Alicia, I realized that it really is nice to have a designer help take you through the process, to be able to help you choose the things that you like and make sure that they go together. They have to stay in your house, on your walls, where everybody's going to see them, where you're going to see them day after day for a long time to come. So you want to make sure that what you've chosen works together and works for you. It really is just that, a process. It's a design process, and to have someone help you get through it makes a big difference for sure. Well, thank you. I love it. I think
Awesome.
that's going to look fantastic, and I can't wait to. Am I going to actually be installing some of this then? Is that the job I'll be doing later?
Yes, it is.
Oh, fun. Fantastic. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
So now we'll take what the homeowner has chosen, and I'm going to go and install them. That should be interesting.
I'll try anything and everything, at least once.
Hi, Sue.
Hi, Andy. How are you?
I'm doing great. How are you?
I'm doing very well. I'm excited. I'm your employee for the day.
Yeah, no, you're Christian's apprentice for the day.
Hey, Christian. All right, so what are you going to have me doing?
We're gonna do a weed eye
Yeah.
system, shower system with a ledge and a curb. We ripped out the old tile and we ripped out the old shower surround. And
So we're starting
looking
fresh, making it brand new.
We
Love it.
did all the hard work, didn't we?
Good. That's the way I like it. I just walk in and I do the
Yeah.
easy stuff. That's the way it should be.
Well, you gotta lift all these boxes of tile up there first.
Wait a minute. I'm sure that's not in my contract. You
Oh, that's heavy
might
stuff.
have to help me.
Large format tile. I've been in renovations, I think all my life, because my mom and dad have been moving around the city and every time they buy a house, we're renovating it. I guess that's where I've got the tool hand from.
Can I handle it?
Yeah, we'll see.
Okay. Oh, great. All right, let's do it.
If you don't pay for design, if you don't pay for that knowledge, that technical part of it, and going out on your own, you could run into a lot of trouble. The material's not working for you, the no backing from the supplier, the design concept isn't working. Within a year, you could have a complete failure.
Okay, so here is the ensuite bathroom we're gonna work on. And this is the shower. We're gonna do it first. I'm a tile setter for the last 12 years. I'm like doing this job because I take proud of what I'm doing. The plumber made the pipe longer and we just have to cut it.
Okay.
And we cut the plywood just to adjust with the finished floor.
That was pretty cool. I was learning to install the beginnings of the weed eye system, which is what they call the undermount, which will go underneath the tile in the shower stall in the home.
The weed eye system, it's a new technology, new stuff. It's easy light and it's 100% watertight if it's installed correctly as per manufacturer instruction.
So we took precise measurements of the shower stall, the floor we're starting with, and then we come outside and measure the weed eye piece. But it has to be very precise. And apparently if you screw it up, it goes in the garbage and you have to get another piece. And I wasn't really willing to fork that money out.
Here.
Here? Okay.
Yeah.
I was checking that before.
There you go.
Nice and straight.
Before this came around, what were you doing? What did you
Before
use?
was the traditional sand and cement.
Yeah.
And with the liner underneath. But it's a lot
Nodding
of
my head like I know
hole
what I'm
and
talking
a lot
about.
of bags to mix in
Yeah.
and to pour in the
So this
base.
is just way easier and
Yes, it's easy because it's already dry and we
Yeah.
can install it and just install tile in the same day.
how many of these have you cut to install before?
Lots.
Lots. Okay. Just checking. And then I had to replace the notch that was already in the weed eye system. Look at that.
And voila.
Christian, you're a
Perfect.
great instructor.
Yeah.
Count up 10, they're still all there. Do you want me to take this up?
Yes, please.
All right.
It's really light.
Sure. Seems good to me.
I'll try anything and everything, at least once.
Okay, so we're gonna do a bit of silicone right in the second ring.
Yep.
And we're gonna install the drain right in the bit of silicone.
Okay. Oh man, I suck at that. Sorry, Christian.
It's okay. Can put, even if it's more, can fill these gaps.
Okay.
Even if it's more, doesn't.
Better to be more than less?
Exactly.
Ain't that
doesn't
the
hurt.
truth?
Yeah. Right in the
This way?
in the middle. Yes. And after that, we're gonna press it down. Okay. Drink. Yeah, the top
It's
it's
just the top piece.
stainless steel. Yeah, it's a stainless steel drain for.
But everything underneath?
It's plastic. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Because the drains are plastic and
Sure.
last for 1,000 years.
Yep. Let's see if we did our job properly,
you,
Christian.
You might wanna.
I did that wrong,
install it
didn't I?
from one
Crap.
side, yeah. There you go. Perfect fit.
Look at that.
It's good.
This shower stall system is amazing. It even comes with its own technical handbook so that the installer puts it together properly. So we cut that base all ready to go, measured and ready to put in. Put on the thin set and use the 1/4 by 1/4 inch trowel, of course, because that is the manufacturer's recommendation. Put that down, make sure that it was set, and then we cut the wall boards, and it all goes together. It's kind of like a puzzle. That's what those little notches in the base were for. The walls just slip right in, and it builds right up and fills that shower stall. Little grommets, screw them into the walls, and we're good to go. How tight?
Just a
Little bit more?
Yeah. Oh, there you
Good?
go. Perfect.
So is it okay that
Yeah, it's okay because we're gonna put the same sealant.
as a homeowner, I can really appreciate this system because it's fiberglass on the outside, there's a layer of waterproofing in the middle, and it's foam. This thing is supposed to last forever. It's a little bit more expensive than the typical product that you would put in if you were building a shower stall, but a lot less time consuming, a lot less labor if you're having someone like Christian come in and install it in your house. Without me here helping you,
Yeah.
how long would it take you to install this generally?
I don't know, 3 to 4 hours because there are so many cuts.
Yeah. I'm out of Christian's way right now so that he can actually get some work done, and then we'll be ready to set the tiles. And Andy took me aside to explain the pattern that we're going to use as we put this shower stall into its final phase.
So we're gonna do large format tile, 12 by 24 up there.
Yep.
It's gonna be in a staggered 1/3 brick lay.
Are you going to explain that to me? Because when
Okay.
Alicia said it, I just nodded my head and smiled.
Yeah,
I'm like,
yeah.
I don't know what that means.
So what's been happening in the past is we get these large format tiles and they've got slight bows in them. Very hard to
okay.
make this product absolutely flat and
Yep.
straight.
Because of the size?
Because of the size, yeah. So you get the large format tiles, they have a bit of bow in them. When you do a 50-50 brick lay, what happens is the bow goes like this,
Yeah.
and you get high point in the centers, that comes in like that, low point where they touch,
Yeah.
and of course, the next tile on the 50 above it, the highest point is at the lowest point of
So
the
it's gonna be
50
all
brick.
like that,
Yeah,
right?
it looks like a basket weave.
Yep.
So TTMAC, which is the governing body of Canada for tile installations, has basically said we're going to 1/3 brick lays.
Okay.
So
this is a pattern that's not necessarily one that we chose. They said
Yeah.
this is going to be what it makes it look best.
it takes the edge off, Sue, of it takes the edge off because you're going to the 1/3, not the half. The half makes it absolutely the most lippage you could get.
Okay, I still have no idea, so show
Okay,
me.
here we go.
All right.
Okay, so we got 2 tiles. And what we like to do right off the bat is you put them face to face.
Yeah. And see how flush they
And
are.
we can see how flush they are. These are rectified, so we got a
Yeah.
tiny little bow here.
Yeah, you can see it.
Yeah. So I'm squeezing this end together.
Yeah.
So we've got a little bit of a gap there, tight at this end,
And open at that end.
open at that end. Pretty good tile. So I'll give you a sort of a demonstration on the floor here. This would be the highest point.
Right.
On a 50-50 brick lay,
Yeah, it would look like that.
you're gonna get substantial lippage right there.
Okay.
Okay? And then dip there,
Again.
substantial lippage there. So we're going to a 1/3 brick lay.
Okay. So it takes away that high point, moves it off.
Absolutely. Takes the edge off it.
Okay.
There's some tiles that just can't be done.
Yep.
Right? We'd have to reselect or whatever. But right here, this is great tile. Beautiful stuff.
Yeah, it is.
We're pretty close. We get a little bow in it.
Yep.
There's 3 different styles of 1/3 brick lay.
Okay.
You've got this, where the next tile would go here, and so on.
Yep.
And what that's called is a stagger.
I've staggered before.
Yeah, me too.
Not while I'm doing tile.
Yeah.
Totally different.
So that is a 1/3 stagger.
Okay.
I'm trying to get it lined up here. Okay, and what that would do is every tile throughout would stagger up that way.
Yep.
And our next tile will be
Oh,
there.
okay. I see your steps.
Okay,
Yep.
so now we've created a step.
Yep.
And of course you can go from right to left and again from left to right.
Makes sense.
So 3 different distinct types of 1/3 brick lay.
Yep.
Incredible difference in aesthetics.
I bet.
From one to the next to the next.
Yeah.
Really makes a difference. If you're not thinking about it, you can
really mess up.
Homeowner comes in and does not realize,
What happened?
yeah, they just wanted a 1/3 brick lay.
And if you're not someone who does it all the time,
Right,
easy to mess up the pattern, isn't it?
absolutely.
Yeah. Do you think I'm ready to go home and do this in my own bathroom? Liar!
You need
Liar!
a
Look at you!
little bit more
Lying to
practice, but you're good. And now we're gonna measure the sides, and we're gonna cut with the tile cutter, then push with the back of the.
Now, what's the difference? Sometimes you see tile being cut with that water, you know, and they use the water saw.
We can cut it with the water saw, but when you have L cuts or U cuts and everything, but when you cut straight, it's easy and less time consuming to go down and cut it with wet. You have to wipe
works
it
just
down
as well.
and come back and install it. So like that. Boom.
Look at that. So my work with Christian is done. I think I'm gonna head back to New Way now because the day is still young. I'm sure I've got another task to perform.
I'll try anything and everything, at least once.
Hi, John. How are you? I'm
Very
Sue.
well.
I'm
Pleased
here
to meet
to
you, Sue.
I'm here to work in the service department now.
Excellent. Well, I've got some tile work for you to do that
Really?
I'd like to send you out to.
Because you know, usually my thing is that I go in and I wreck stuff, but in this case, you're actually sending me in to repair something that somebody else wrecked.
I have faith. So here we are, Sue, at the house.
Yeah.
You'll see that it's still under construction, but the kitchen's just about completed.
Okay.
And we've got a few tile repairs that we need to take care of, and you'll meet Fred inside here.
Sounds
so come
good.
on in, please. And as you can see,
Beautiful.
Fred's hard at work here, working with Fred. I'd
Hi,
like to
Fred.
meet Sue.
How are you? I'm Sue. Nice to meet you.
I'm going to leave you two.
Okay,
And
good.
go to it, make a mess, and fix things
helper
up.
today.
And
I am all yours.
right on.
You lucky guy, you.
Pretty helper. I'm a lucky guy.
Oh, you're a man after my
So
own
you
heart.
beat it.
I can't top that. I'll just make my way out of here.
Thanks,
Thanks,
John.
John. So Sue,
Yes?
I'm here today because once the tile is set, we have quality control come and inspect the jobs, right?
And it looks pretty good to me. I don't really see what the problem
It
is.
does, you can't really tell from, but once you get closer, I'll show you here.
Okay.
As quality control has tagged them.
Oh, it's
See
just
this one
slightly
here?
off, isn't
Just
it?
slightly, right?
And if I was a homeowner and I looked at that every day, it would make me
It would-
crazy.
Yeah, it would totally
I
drive me
get it.
crazy. So, I mean, these tiles are very, very hard to work with. I'll show you over here.
Okay.
They come on a,
Oh, they're already attached.
yes, they come on
On the backing.
yeah, and you can tell right here, see, it comes from the manufacturer.
It's already
Not even straight.
uneven.
Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna go in here and take the grout out all the way around the
Okay.
tile.
Now, before you put your glasses on, I have a little present for you because I know that you
Real
are man
nice.
enough.
I'm man enough.
I know
Lindy.
you are. Put those on. Let's see.
Now this is gonna be styling.
Come on. Nice. See, I heard they were calling you Hollywood, and now I understand
where I
why.
get it from.
Really? There you go. You look good in pink. Now, can I cause damage here?
Yes, so I'll tell you what, we're gonna change this one out, so let's
Okay.
do this here and that there with the grout saw.
This
If it
here?
doesn't, yeah.
I realize that if a homeowner is doing some tile work themselves, it's more than likely there are going to be some mistakes made because even professionals can make a slight mistake and you need to fix it. And and it's not an easy job. We were cutting out little glass tiles, and it's tough. These guys use the best grout on the market. It is not easy to cut out a little glass tile and then hammer that thing out and not destroy the rest of the tiling. That scares me. Yeah. I've never grouted before. I know this will be no shock to you.
Grab you.
Okay, so we just,
Yeah.
do you have to like squish it in the cracks?
Yeah, you want to get it in there, so
Okay,
I can put a little more.
yeah.
There you go.
Do I need to worry about making a mess?
No, because we're going to wipe it off.
Good. That was the best part of the day so far.
That's the funnest.
Best work I've done so far.
Wow, nice job.
What do you think? Do I pass?
You pass. Flying colors. Awesome.
Sweet.
Hey, there you go.
Deal. Done. I learned that as a homeowner, sure, you can go to the big box stores and you can get all this same product and you can install it yourself. But for a little bit more, you can go to some of these companies where you get design, you get install, and you get repair if there are some problems at the end. It's well worth those extra couple of dollars for the end result. Beautiful.
Oh, do we? Are we filming?
Yeah, we can.
Oh boy. Deyell? Is that better?
Yeah.
Deyell?
Oh yeah.
You're going to work?
Maybe.
Oh yeah, no, you're going to work.
We'll see.
Christian's gonna make you work real hard today.
It might not be pretty.
Oh well, we better get in there, eh?
Nah, this is more fun.
Yeah, I know, but look, he's looking out the window over there.
Christian.
Christian, we'll be right there, buddy.
Maybe not.
We just went out of tune.
Oh no,
And
you
a
blew
broken string.
Now that's rock and roll, Andy.
Okay, sunshine.
I'm not working in these conditions. Forget it. For more on this episode and floor fashions, visit facebook.com/remodelitwithher.